What's up guys, thank you for joining me on this video, and today I'm going to be talking about 5 core skills I think every entrepreneur needs to have before actually considering starting a business. So if you're looking to start your own business, if you're an entrepreneur, if you've always had a dream of wanting to run your own business, then I think you should consider learning these 5 skills before actually venturing into your own business. Because most people, they just want to be an entrepreneur. They feel like the entrepreneurial journey is easy. I've been running my own business since I was in university, and I can boldly tell you that it's not easy, and I had to go through different phases of learning. I had to learn so many things that I never even thought I would be doing if I was going to be running a business. Because in today's world, everybody likes the vibe of being an entrepreneur. Okay, you want to run your own business, you feel it's just, once you start, you're just going to be making so much money. That's it. The money will come definitely later, but not without you learning so many stuff, and not without you going through various ups and downs and all that. As we all know, like, the internet is taking over, and very soon every single thing we do is going to be on the internet. So this is the best time to actually launch your own online business. So you could subscribe to my YouTube channel to get all of my future videos and all of the valuable tips and information I will be sharing about your entrepreneurial journey. I'm going to be listing 5 skills that I think every entrepreneur needs to have. Startups are more time consuming and money consuming than most people will say it, because first of all, you're just coming into the marketplace and you're not sure about what the market demands. And I've done lots of preliminary research and analysis, but the market reacts a lot different than what you see in theories or what your analysis might have given you. So you should be prepared for that. It takes lots of perseverance, it takes lots of great and hard work and smart work and lots of time to be able to actually build a profitable online business. Because I'm going to be sharing 5 major skills. So I'll be starting from the 5th one down to the very first one, which is actually the most important for every sort of entrepreneur, whether you're doing an online business or physical business. I think the last skill I'm going to be sharing in today's video is actually the most important. And if you want to maximize profit in your business, I think you should watch this video till the end and actually get the full understanding of what this video is all about. So number 5 on my list is actually people management. Okay, you could call it management, you could call it people management, we could call it human resource management, whatever you want to call it. But the idea is that if you're going to start your own business, you should know a lot about human. You should have a high level of emotional intelligence. Like, you should know about people, you should study people, you should know how people react in the business world, how people react in the marketplace. You should read a lot about human psychology. You should study human psychology, and that should be like the basis at which you start. Because most people come to the marketplace without actually understanding what humans need as a person, okay? What humans need as a group. So you should first of all learn people management and understand what is it that you're offering and how to put this message to these people so they tend to understand you, and so you can be able to speak to their soul and be able to speak to the human in them, and not just like you're talking to some robot who's just trying to sell products to people that you don't even know and you probably don't even care about knowing. So, and humans tend to read when someone's energy is off, or probably when people are trying to do things for their own personal benefit. So if you're going to start your own business, businesses are built on relationship. So that is why I feel like the most important thing for every entrepreneur and for every business owner is to actually learn about people management. It's a very important aspect. It's a very important aspect of every business. But time over and over again, I find out there are so many business owners and so many CEOs, they don't even know about people management. They don't know about how to deal with their clients, how to deal with their employees, how to deal with their suppliers, and lots of all those people that they deal with on a day-to-day basis. So that is actually very crucial. But fall on the list that I think every entrepreneur should have some sort of knowledge about to be able to have a thriving business, at least most especially during the starting years of the entrepreneurial journey, is accounting. So I'm not saying that you should be an accountant or you should take an accounting degree or maybe become very viable in accounting. All I'm saying is that you should understand how the balance, how the credit and debit aspect of accounting works. You should understand how to properly organize the finance that is coming into your business and the finance that is actually going out of your business. So because there's an anonymous quote that says your debit alert is your future. Okay, so wherever your money goes determines how your future is going to turn out to be, because the money is the currency that actually shapes the future. So every single thing that you spend your money on determines how your tomorrow and how your future is actually going to look like. So if a business owner and you're not grounded in accounting, you might just as well be making money and not be able to give any account about what you're doing with the money or where the money is being channeled to. And it is very important that you know where your money is going to. You would actually be able to channel the money to the right resources that will make the most impact on your business. Accounting is actually very, very crucial. But over and over again, I see business people diving into businesses, taking loans from the bank, borrowing money from their friends or family, starting businesses, and they actually have no idea whatsoever about how to go about managing this money, they don't even know how to calculate interest rates, they don't know how to calculate lots of basic accounting principles, annuities, and all those stuff that are necessary to actually make sure that you maximize the potential of your money. Okay. So number 2 on the list that I think every entrepreneur should be grounded in, and of which is like the basis of most entrepreneurial journey. Most entrepreneurs feel like, okay, they're good at this, but basically they just have a vague idea of this particular skill. And most entrepreneurs why most businesses fail, because the CEOs and the founders, they don't tend to study and become an expert in this. Okay, and this particular skill set is called product design. I feel as an entrepreneur, just because you have the first idea, it doesn't make you a product designer yet. Okay, you might have an idea to maybe sell home-baked cakes, or you might have an idea to maybe start a cleaning business. You might have an idea to maybe sell clothing online. That's a product actually. Things that the market demand today would definitely not be in demand in the coming months and in the coming years. So that is something that has kept Apple at the top for quite a good number of years, because the founders and the CEOs, they tend to be very good at product design. They know how to innovate new products. Like the way the iPhone started, the iPhone is pretty much a bit different. It's not too different per se, but they've been able to innovate other products like the iPad, the Apple Watch, the AirPods, and all of those things that actually make the Apple company still very viable and very relevant even in today's economy. So even in today's world. So many other technological and so many other mobile and smartphone companies that have failed to innovate and to design new products have actually fallen out of the market. So if you're looking to start your own business, I think you should take some sort of course in product design. You should study product design. You should be able to innovate new products as time goes on. You have to study product design. You have to understand what it takes to design a good product. You have to actually innovate your product design. You have to optimize them for the future. You have to optimize them for the people, because as more customers begin to come on board, then the needs of your customer base as a whole begins to be different. So you're not a good product designer, you might easily just run out of ideas. So on my list, of which is quite similar to the very first and the most important of the skills I think every entrepreneur should have, is sales. Okay, sales is a very major part of the business. Okay, if you're not making sales, your business will die. So as an entrepreneur, you should be very concerned about learning how to sell. You should understand the psychology of selling. You should know in depth about how to make people want to buy from you. Sales is a lot different than just displaying products and just having people see your products and you feel they will want to buy. You have to convince these people. You have to make them believe in your products. You have to make them see the reasons why they have to buy your product. Okay? You have to make them understand the use of your product. You have to, like, there are so many things about sales that I think sales is like a very in-depth topic, and it's something that takes a while to learn and to understand and to be a master at. But in today's video, I'm just letting you guys know the things that the skills that you're supposed to learn if you're looking to be an entrepreneur. So sales is a very fundamental skill for every entrepreneur in today's world to be able to thrive in this economy, because there are lots of competition. So many people are looking to take your customers away from you. So you should be grounded in the sales. You should be able to get across the nose, because the customers, they have lots of offers coming from numerous other businesses and people that are maybe doing it cheaper and doing it faster. So why should they say yes to you? So the only reason they're going to say yes to you is that you have to be very good at convincing them to say yes. Okay, I'm not insinuating that you have to lie to them or force them or cajole them to do anything. The thing about sales is that it's all about showing them the use and the functions of your product. It's not about showing them the features of your product. It's more about what your product will do for them. And so once they can see that, okay, the value exceeds the price, definitely its transaction is going to take place. But if you can make them realize that the value of your product is actually worth more than the price that they are paying for the product, you begin to appear like every other product out there in the marketplace. And in today's economy and in today's world, due to the lots of businesses and people craving for the attention of the customers, both online, physically, and everywhere, I think being able to enlighten your customers to see the value of your product is like it's going to be very beneficial to your business. So that way they actually know the use of your product, and they will be excited and enthusiastic about trying out your product and maybe buying from you. But one of my list today is marketing. So there are different forms of marketing. You just need to decide the one you would like to be skilled at and to be grounded in, and maybe take that as your core marketing strategy. Okay, there are lots of different marketing strategies you could use. There's digital marketing and there's physical marketing. So you should know the kind of marketing that would work well for your business. Okay, and you should be grounded in that. Once you know that, okay, this is the kind of marketing that works for your business, then I think you should be very skillful in that aspect. Marketing is not something in today's world that you should just leave in the hands of other marketers to do for you, because this is actually your business. And in the beginning stages of your business, you might not have the budget or the finance to be able to bring in all of those gurus and marketers and experts into your business. Okay, so you should be grounded in marketing per se before you even consider starting a business. So being an online entrepreneur, I'm actually grounded in digital marketing, and it's part of the reason why I'm shooting this video, because video is one form of marketing that creates awareness for your brand and creates awareness for your video. You should be ready to share value to people consistently, and over time they trust you and they get used to your business, and they definitely would want to patronize your business. And there are other forms of marketing that I still do even till date on my business. I still do emails, I do podcasting, I still shoot videos, I do flyers and all of those things. But the major thing that I noticed that have given me the most progress in today's world is actually my video content that I produce. And that's because nowadays video seems to be going more viral than ever, based on the engagement that video gives. Videos are more engaging than photos and just plain fire. Most people are actually lazy to read. They don't want to read through text and banners and all of those stuff. But when they come across a video, the audio, the audio and the visual, if it's enticing, they probably want to watch it and listen to what you have to say. And it's a lot more easier to listen to instructions than to actually read them, because when you're listening to instructions, you basically not dispensing any energy in listening to those instructions. You're just sitting, you're just relaxing, and probably just watching the video. But if you're going to read a particular flyer, you're going to read an email, like an essay that came from any sort of business, it's actually very bogus and tiring. So most people tend to avoid those sort of adverts, and sometimes they just don't see it. So, but if you want to maximize the power of written content, then I would suggest that you actually include it in your video content. So that way, like we see a lot on TikTok and Instagram, most video creators now in today's world, they tend to include a text on their video. So while they're giving the instructions on the video, they just seem to include that text. Just like right now, there's some text on this video just to make you. So, but my own form of video content creation, I don't tend to include lots of text. I make it as I try to use as little text as possible to make the screen neat and to be able to pass the information that I want to pass to my audience without actually clogging their minds. So these are the 5 skills I think that every entrepreneur needs to have to be able to have a thriving business in today's world. If you would like to get more contents like this, you'd like to get more information about starting your own business, you're looking into becoming an entrepreneur, you want to run your own business, and I actually would like to ask you to subscribe to my channel, because I'll be sharing lots of tips and information about running your own business. Please like this video, it means a lot to me.